All right, first rates coming up in just a bit. And what do we have, right? I mean, on your screens now, 25,667, about 1/3% higher. You've got the Nifty Bank, which is absolutely flat. The Sensex is starting about 1/3% up, and small cap index is up 0.6. So small caps have got a bit of a lift, a meaningful lift at that. Is it 0.6 or I think, yeah, I mean 0.7 actually, 0.6, 0.7% higher. So that's the part of the market which is right out of the gates jumping up in a meaningful fashion. The mid-cap index will also come up. Look at the market breadth. It's 2:1, more than actually, 2:1 advances to decline ratio. Mid-cap index not very much, right? I mean, it's actually flattish to slightly lower. Nifty's got about 75 points on it. And that's the start. Lots of individual movers with the news flow, which we will get to in just a bit. There is Axis, UPL, IDFC, AU, etc., etc. But that's the Nifty heat map. Quick snapshot view. I think you got about, 11 names in the red and everything else which is up and about. Axis Bank, Adani Enterprises, HDFC Bank and Titan are higher. On the other side, you've got Cipla, ONGC and Infosys, which start in the red at this point in time. Rima.
Well, it's not a runaway rally. It's positive for the benchmark indices. The Nifty is up about 90-odd points, a gain of about 1/3 of a percentage point. First up, with the spotlight on IDFC First Bank, straight away a 10% gash. Stock is now at 75 following the disclosure of the 590 crore of fraud. IDFC First Bank is taking a hit. And AU Small Finance Bank, which has also been impacted, they've been barred from participating in the Haryana government, or they've been dispaneled from it. AU Small Finance Bank has a gain of 5.5%. And the third one is UPL, and that's taking a hit of 7.5%. The company is undergoing a restructuring, but as Nuvama was pointing out, high leverage remains a major overhang. The demerger alone doesn't fix the balance sheet immediately, and the street is giving it a negative bias to begin with. Let's run through some of these IT names. IT was the big casualty last week. And this morning, we've got Infosys opening up in the red. That's got a cut of about 0.5%. HCL Tech TCS, a mild negative bias. The big drag is ONGC, 1.5% lower. Cipla is another one with a fall of more than 1%. Only two Nifty stocks with a cut in excess of 1%. Other stocks in the red include Asian Paints, Coal India, Interglobe Aviation. Crude prices continue to hover around $71 per barrel ahead of the Thursday talks between US and Oman. On the way up, banks are providing support, particularly private sector banks. Axis Bank posts the clarification, not interested, not looking to buy Credit Access Grameen, 1.5%. That's the top Nifty gainer. HDFC Bank, higher. Shriram Finance, Adani Ports, Hindalco, Tata Motors, Passenger Vehicles, some of the stocks in the green. Now trying to build up 125 points up on the Nifty, though the mid-cap index is absolutely flat.
Well, that's right. But there are a few big winners, Rima. The reason that the mid-cap index is underperforming is because a couple of large names, which are not Nifty constituents, they are under pressure. And that's why, in fact, that index appears to be underperforming. But otherwise, there are plenty of winners. Let me run you through a few of them. I'm talking about big 5-10% gainers. D Development Engineers, they have secured a contract worth around 170 crores. If I'm not mistaken, the stock is up close to around 8%. Let's get D Development Engineers up for you on the screen. Morpin Laboratories, that's the other one that we're looking at. 800 crore order win is what they have announced. That's from a global CDMO deal, expanding their manufacturing footprint. That one as well, a big underperformer. That's popped up and trade up close to around 8%. Some of these textile-related plays, since the tariffs could relatively be lower, you have Kitex Garments. Big up move is out there. Nitin Spinners, another stock that's seen a big bump up in trade. Gokuldas, that as well is up and about. Nitin Spinners is the one I'm talking about. So let's get that stock actually up for you. Yes, Gokuldas is up, and Kitex Garments. Cohance Life, there was a large trade of a few hundred crores. That there was a buzz that could get out of the way. That's precisely what's happened. And Cohance, I think, is up close to around 5% because that large block is out of the way. And I think Sri Lotus Developers as well, one of the recent IPOs that corrected a goodish bit from the listing highs. Well, that one as well comes up for you on the screen. That as well is up close to around 5%. But net, the reason that the mid-cap index is underperforming is because some of these large names like IDFC First Bank, UPL, AU Small Finance Bank, they are down between 5 to around 10%. IDFC First Bank because of the fraud in Haryana. UPL because the street is questioning this cooperative action. They were actually expecting some value unlocking to take place, which isn't clear as of now. So that's why the stock has got sold into. And AU Small Finance Bank as well is down in today's trading session. Prashant.
Absolutely. And the news-related names are all lower. At least the three of them that we mentioned are lower. So 127 points is not bad at all at this stage.